So moving on here, we get into the thing that really irks me is this Eddie Kingston versus Jon Moxley match. I've mentioned it quite a few times. I'm not an Eddie Kingston type of wrestler fan. I don't like his style. Jon Moxley, I mean, he has an interesting style. I liked it a little bit more in WWE because he's had that like crazy maniacal character. In this one, it just seems like he's more just a brawler. I just want to fight. They put on and everyone I see online, they say, oh, this was a good match. This was a good match. So it's either you really like this match or hate it. They put on what people call a heavy hitting match, strong style match. I get that. I watch Japanese strong style. You watch that banger of a match that Swerve Strickland and Darby Allin had on Dynamite. I would call that a strong style match. They were going at it. It was crazy. You watch Konosuke Takeshita, that man. Oh, that's who it was. Sorry, not Darby Allin. It was Darby Allin and Konosuke Takeshita. That is a strong style match. This match was two guys pretending to have a strong style match by slapping each other back and forth. And I'm not even saying they're chops. They weren't even chops. We saw some chops, but it's like literally just tapping of the face. Like a lot of it was, I call them indie spots. I'm going to call them the veteran Jack Vaughn on Instagram, where he makes fun of the indie wrestlers. Oh. That's what this was. You do a chop, you wait 10 seconds, the other guy chops you back. You wait 15 seconds, you chop the other guy back. You wait 30 seconds to regain, and then he chops him back. Then they start doing forearms. They 10 seconds, forearms. And then all of a sudden they're throwing kicks. And all of a sudden they go back to chops. And then they go to slaps, like little bitch slaps to the face. And then all of a sudden he does this backhand little slap to Jon Moxley's cheek. And he's out, 3 count, match is over. And I'm like, what the fuck? I literally just saw Jon Moxley get lynched on TV in a Texas death match. And he was unconscious because he went through tables, he went through ladders, barbed wire. But no, it takes this little backhand, little slap, and he's out cold. And I'm triggered, bro. This match was garbage. This match was a disgrace to wrestling. To me as a fan, I felt insulted watching this by seeing like I'm supposed to believe that little slap did him in. And it's frustrating to me because I love wrestling. AEW isn't my cup of tea, but there's things I can point out that I really like. Swerve Strickland, Konosuke Takeshita, Darby Allin. Like, there's things I can point out that I like, but this match, Jesus Christ, it was terrible. And you cannot convince me that this was a good match regardless of anything. I want to see somebody that actually liked this match to try to explain to me why it was good. It was bad acting. It was bad wrestling. I mean, be stiff with these things at least, is what I would say. And I'm sure if you talk to Eddie Kingston or Jon Moxley, be like, well, you get in the ring or whatnot. But I mean, like, I can be, I don't mean to sound disrespectful. Like, I am untrained and I could probably do the same match. And you know what? I'm not going to say that. Because I'm not going to sit there and take chops like that. But I could have come up with a better ending to this match. I feel like I could have, honestly, really have.
Yeah, man, I completely agree with you. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it was, the match of the card. It was okay. The ending was fucking horrible. I was very disappointed at the ending. I mean, you had Orange Cassidy go up against Jon Moxley for the All-International Championship. Orange Cassidy, delivered how many orange punches? Like 4 or 5? And then a beach break, and that's what did it for Moxley? But then one little slap is what took Moxley out versus Kingston? I understand the Continental Classic tournament was, I would say, a hard-hitting tournament. But just like the G1 Climax, remind the fans, this Continental Classic is a tough tournament. The schedule, back-to-back schedule, like Andrade, when he lost to Kingston on Collision, they should have announced that, the day before, he was in CMLL having a match with 0 time to rest. Eddie Kingston defeated Andrade El Idolo. Remind the fans that it's a hard-hitting tournament, that anything can happen. But no, I mean, New Japan does a very well job on reminding the fans how tough the G1 Climax is. And I did not get that here from this tournament, especially the ending. If Jon Moxley was getting a second win and a third and a fourth versus Orange Cassidy for the All-International Championship, why didn't that come into play in this tournament? That's all I gotta say. The ending was meh. To me, they ruined the ending. But, I'm not gonna argue with you. That's your opinion. It's a great opinion of that match. And you spot on, bro.
See, the main issue I have with this is just how terrible that finisher is from Eddie Kingston. Like, we have other people that have striking finishes. We have Aleister Black with his kick, that looks devastating. Andrade had the spinning back fist. Jericho has a spinning back fist. Bro, even Orange Cassidy's orange punch looks completely more devastating than that back slap, dude. They gotta figure something out. Maybe Eddie Kingston needs a new finisher. You guys let us know what you guys think in the comments. Something's gotta change, I think, honestly. And is that just because that's Eddie Kingston's style, that he considers himself a striker? I don't know, but I think he needs a new finisher or lay some more oomph into the backhand, I would say. I get that they have to be safe and blah 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 blah, but I mean, other wrestlers, they got spinning back elbows. That's not a backhand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More dangerous, I would say.